Alright, so this is a short version of the demo. I'm going to gloss over a lot of the details, but if anything doesn't make sense, feel free to check out the full demo where the link is below. Okay, so I'm going to start by just talking about the overall architecture here. Basically, there are three key steps. One is the streaming of transactions, which is a real-time stream which pushes to an approval Kafka topic. So that's something that's done on the EC2 client instance, which it's serving as a client on the MSK cluster. And so it just pushes transactions to the approval topic. Next, there's a make decision function, which listens on that topic, makes a decision, and enriches the message it received with a potentially fraudulent attribute, and then it takes that enriched message and pushes it on to the billing topic. Finally, there's another function called add to billing topic or add to billing table, which listens on the billing topic and it adds it to the billing table. And that's the crux of what this entails. So let's just step through an example of that here. Now I'm logged into, I've SSH'd into my client EC2 instance here. And I'm just going to stream, say, 15 records. So this is what each transaction looks like, and it just streamed to the approval topic. So now if we go over to the make decision function here, and we view the CloudWatch logs, we can see, Yep, so the top entry here is the most recent CloudWatch log, so we can check. So it says we received this message, then it enriched it, and it added this flagged for fraud attribute, and it sent this one on to the next topic. And the same thing happens with the next, with the other function, except instead of sending it on to another topic, it receives the event message and then pushes it to the DynamoDB table. So just to break it down real quick, we have two pertinent tables. One is a profile table, which has one entry for each user. It has their accepted location list and average transaction amount. Those are really the most important details here. Then the billing table is the list of every transaction that has occurred. So obviously you can see that there are some rows that have the same user, and that's because the partition key is the username and the sort key is the date. So this tuple makes up the unique identifier for this transaction. Okay, so what happens after that is now we can do some visualization. So how I do that is I use AWS Glue to do two things. One is create a crawler which gets the schema and data from my DynamoDB billing table, and then I have a job which is it's a simple Spark job, which you could see from this visual here. It takes in the table data, it transforms it, applies a mapping, and then writes that data in a different format to S3. Now the benefit of that is we can go to Athena and create a connector to this S3 bucket and treat it like SQL data. Now once we do that, we can import that data set into QuickSight. And in QuickSight, once we've imported that data, it's very easy to create cool visualizations like this one. So QuickSight is a business intelligence analytics platform, which is just an easy-to-use tool where you can import data and make interactive visualizations with it. So here are a few examples. This is just a simple pie chart with the number of records that were flagged for fraud, which is about 90%, and ones that weren't, or no, sorry, the other way around. The ones that were flagged for fraud is about 10%, and the other is about 90%. And there are some other interesting visualizations here, but I won't go into those for now. So that's a brief overview of the project. If you want the full detailed demo, check out the other video. Thanks.